Hello everyone, my name is Priti Gupta and welcome back to our channels. So in the last video, we learned what an array and what are array needed and different types of array with real life examples also we discuss about. Today we will learn one of the most important topic, CRUD operations in array. So let's start. And before we focus on CRUD operation, let's quick recap of previous sessions like what is array and why array are needed. So array is just like a row of boxes where every box has indexes and store one values. Okay. So instead of creating 10 separate variables, we store all value in one array. Okay, that's this make our code clean, organized, and efficient way. So that's why we use in array, and uh, and we use in different array in types also. Like we discuss in previous session types of array also. Like array types are based on by dimensions and by data types also. By dimensions we already discussed with real life examples, and by data types, we already discussed like homogeneous and heterogeneous. We already discussed about that. In the previous sessions, if you have any query, any issues, please let me know and please comment on chat box. Okay. And please, if you are like our channels, please like and subscribe. Okay. So let's start. Uh, so what is CRUD? So our today agenda is main we already recap these things. Okay. So today agenda is what? Okay, I highlight these things. Oh yeah. So today agenda is what? Introduction of CRUD. What is CRUD? CRUD means what? C is a create. C is defined as a create. R is defined as a read. And U is defined as update. And D is defined as a delete. Okay. We will do the code also with JS, JavaScript and Java also. Okay. If you are prefer with Java, we can go with Java. If you prefer with JavaScript, we will go with JavaScript. Okay. And one of the learners has commented on jagged array. Uh, uh, Dear, if you are query with jagged array, don't worry. I will make short video of jagged array. It's very easy. Don't be confused. I will make very soon. Okay. So so okay. We already discussed what is CRUD. CRUD means what? C means create, R means read, U means update, and D means delete. Create means how to create the array, like how to create array and how to insert the value. Like read means what? We print the value and we can how can you we access the value. Okay, this is perform as a read. U means what? Update. Like we have already insert some value and we just update them, change this value. Then this we can modify it. So this time we have to use an update. Okay. D means delete means okay, we have this value is waste, so we just remove it. So this operation is very important in array. Okay. So let's discuss real life analogy for CRUD using book shelf. Okay. So let's say think of an array like a book shelf. So each slot is an index. Okay. This is a box safe. Okay. And each slot is an index like 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay. So if you are add new book, like if you are adding any book in some slot, so this is called a what? This is called a create. We can create some value. This is like we add some book in some slot, like let's say zero index. This is, let's say, one slot. Slot number one. We just add the new book. So this is a create operations. Okay. Let's discuss about read. Like we just pick a book to read. Like we just like some book we just pick it to some slot, like slot number three. We just pick slot number three book. We just pick up. Okay, and we this book to pick up to read it. Okay, so this pick up to book and why? Because we have to read these things, right? So these things, this scenario is called a read operations. Okay. And let's discuss update like replace an old book with new one. Like slot number three, like no, slot number four. we have a new like old book is there already, some book like, so for example science book is there, okay, they're already there, but we just replace this slot number 4 with new one, like for example math book we just kept on that, so like got set on that. So this time this scenario is called what? Update operations. Okay, remove it what? Like we just remove a book, like we some book it's some section some slot like slot number 5 we just remove all the book, like we just don't set any book, we just remove it. So this is called what? With the this slot don't have any book, so this is called a delete operation. So this is the overall scenario of CRUD operation. Let's discuss another analogy like a tiffin box. Okay, so a tippin has compartment like array indexes, like there tippins is there, right? So check put food, like we just put the food in one tippin like one items, and this is called a create, and check which item is inside, like we just check it, right? Which items is inside in tippin. So this is called a read, and the swipe like sabzi with roti, and this is called a update. Okay, remove one dish like we just eat it, like we have it some food, so the we one tippin is what? Empty, so this is called delete operations. So again this analogy is a third. Okay, let's discuss another analogy like guest list analogy. You maintain a guest list for a party. Okay, so add new guest, like we maintain guest list for some like reception party, marriage party, anything likewise. So you add new guest, like some guest you just added new guest, so this new guest is called what? Like create operations, and check guest name on list, and we just check it like which guest like coming on our marriage party or reception party, anything so on. So we just check it name of the list, so this is called what? Read operations. And we just check this like spelling is correct or not, like something update, like for example my name is Preeti, like my name is Preeti, and they rename like a wrong spelling like uh Prita, something like that. So my spelling wrong, right? So they just check it. Okay, their spelling wrong. So they like update this name. So this is called update operations. And we just cancel some guest like no, this guest I didn't invite it. So we just cancel like remove it. So this is called a delete operation. So this is the overall analogy of CRUD operation. Hope you got the things. I don't think so. I will say like I already said the analogy and with different scenario. Hope you got the thing. Let's do the code with CRUD in array with JS like JavaScript plus Java code. Okay. So let's open my Eclipse. Hope my screen is visible, right? Please let me know. My screen is visible. Am I right? Yeah. Hope my screen is visible, right? Yes. So let's create. Okay, let's create one folder name, and then inside we just go with Slack. Okay. So CRUD operations. Mm, we already created, and inside we just create a class. Class name is what? Create. Create array. Okay. create a array. Okay. So how to create an array? We already discussed about previous sessions, right? How to create a array. So we already know that are fixed size. They can't they cannot grow because they have a fixed size. We can't like change their place. Okay, but instead of JavaScript, they can grow. We can change the place of like index of the place also. Like for examples, in JavaScript in 2030. So in 30 is index up to. We just send it as a 40. Okay, so we can in JavaScript, but in Java we can't allow. Okay, so how can you create it? So we can create as a int. Okay, types, it is integer types equal to curly braces 10, 20 and 30. Okay, this is the creations we already discussed in previous sessions, right? In 1D, 2D and jagged array, we already discussed about these things. This is the creations. Create and initialize the value. Okay, we can uh we can initialize the value because array has fixed size. Array are fixed size, cannot grow. Okay, array are fixed size, they cannot grow. Okay, how can you access it? Tell me anything. Tell me if you know the things, how can you access the things? This is the first way we can create an array. Another way we can using like how can you access, like you can insert like manually also. Let's say we go with these things. Int int arr equal to, we can go with, my screen is visual, right? We can access this likewise. New int, okay, and arr dot length minus 1. We just access it like this. And how can you access it? Using for loop. We access everything like int I equal to 0, I is less than arr dot length and I plus plus. Okay, then we just I'm so sorry. I'm telling like that. We just modified these things. Like we insert something else in this block. Okay. So okay. We go with the first array. This is the new array we creations. This is the second way we create an array. Okay. And yes. So we can just new array equal to arr of I. We just copy on that. New array, new, just a minute, new array of I equal to arr of I. So we just paste the every value in new array. Copy, like paste the copy of the like new array, copy of the old array. Okay. So if you are like change it like new, AR of AR of also sorry new AR of 3 equal to 40. New AR of 3 equal to, let's say, 40 if it's printed or not. System dot out AR of 0. System is capital. Hmm. Dot print is like ARR of 0. Oh, so let's say, see, because exception thread main, because index 2 out of bounds for length 2. They said exception in thread line this out of bound exception index 2 out of bounds for length 2 at CRUD operation create main for Java 12. Means what? Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Plus 1. Let's say 10. See, if you are printed, system, if you have printed all the array of this, then we just using loop in I equal to 0. I is less than new array dot length and I plus plus. Okay. We just printed sys- system dot out dot println new array of I. Okay. Let's say. See, they are showing on new array. This is the new array, right? So this is the overall of create and we can exit it. Okay. This is the new array. So we already done in creations, right? Let's do the code in JavaScript. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. My skin is visual. Oh my god. Yeah, uh, I hope my skin is visible, right? Yes. So in JavaScript, how can you create it? So let arr equal to pen 20 30. So this is basically create a create a array. Okay. So how can you post like we already said that in JavaScript can grow means we can post any index. Again, we can post in beginning also, beginning of the value also. We can in the middle of the value also. We can in the end of the value also. Okay, because JavaScript can allow to grow the things. Okay, so let's arr update shift arr shift of 50 and console dot log arr. I think, oh, I'm not using for loop. It's being error. Wait, 20 and 30. Why 50 is not? Tell me. Why 50 is not there? Okay, so I'm so sorry. So unshift is basically adding at beginning. Okay, and arr dot post is adding at ending. See, they adding a ending at end. See, okay. So this is basically for creations we can use it. But in array, we can't do likewise. Like we can't add in beginning. Okay, we can add at the index wise, like 30, 40, 50, likewise index after index. But we can't allow to add these things like in middle and it likewise. Okay, so they can't allow in Java, but in JavaScript they can't allow. They can allow. Okay, hope you got the things. Uh, yes, we do the CRUD also. We already do the creations. We already do the read also, right? Now we do the modify. Means update. How can you update the things? Sorry, read already we discussed, right? Like something we printed, this is called a read. Like something we printed like console.log, IAR of like index of something. So this is called a read. Mean like we can access it. We already did, right? In JavaScript also, in Java also. Like we access it using for loop also in Java. And in JavaScript, we use console.log. We access some index also, right? So this is basically perform as a read operations. Okay. Let's do the JavaScript. So in JavaScript, we insert of something like in, let's do the things. Okay. Okay. And at the beginning, we already know like I use in shift. Like shift is basically remove the first element. Okay. Shift is what? Remove the first element. That's why we use in shift method. Okay. So let's discuss the update. Yes. Update. Okay, answering my screen and we do. Let's comment out these things. Okay. Hmm. So ARR of 1 is equal to 99 and system dot out dot println. Let's say we use all the elements. So we're using for loop. Let sorry, not let, and I equal to 0. I is less than AR dot length and I plus plus. Okay. Okay, I scroll down. ARR of 5. Okay, let's print it. Let's check. So at the index of 1, we inserted 99. So we replace them, right? See, we replace them, but we can't, like we remove this index of 1, but JavaScript we can't. The JavaScript, this value is removing using shift method. Okay, replace these things. Like index of 1 is 20, right? They replace as 99. Okay. So that's why array has fixed size. Like we can't like add it lots of things. Like we uses index of 1, right? Their size is fixed, but JavaScript is don't size is not fixed. Like we added index of 5 is 99. We JavaScript allow, but in Java can't allow. Okay, their size should be a fix. They also replace the things instead of some index also, but they can't, their size is fixed. We can't increase their fix. Okay, so this is the Java. But in JavaScript, we we can't we can allow. See, so it's a three index, right? Like two. It's a what? Area of length is what? Three. But in the area of three, we use 99. Let's check. Let me check. See, they allow. See, but in Java, their size is fixed size. Okay. So this is called a JavaScript update operations, and in Java we already discussed in uh, update operations, right? Last one is what? Remove operations. Remove is what? We just remove the things. So remove, how can you remove in Java? JavaScript array dot shift method and console log ARR. Let's check. So we remove what? 10, 20, 99, 70. 10, like we remove what? See, we remove the first of the element. See, this element we already remove it. So this is called a delete operations. Okay. Now we got the things of CRUD operations. Yeah. So we already done these things. We already discussed real life analogy. We already done the things, shift loop, index loop, change the values in index, delete in operations, pop, seed. Also, we already discussed these things, right? Let's discuss now interview comma interview of CRUD operations in array. So and we are okay. We just right now in this session we learned what CRUD means. What CRUD means? What? Create, read, and update and delete. This is the CRUD operation. One of the most important in array is CRUD operation. Create means what? Like we can access the value. We add CRUD means what? We can insert the value and we update means what? Their value can like okay. Hello. Okay. So update means what? They are we can changing their value and this means we can remove the operation. So this is the very important questions regarding this sessions. So what is interview has asked you what is CRUD? So we just tell me CRUD is what? Create, read, update and delete. So basic operation of array any data structures. This is the any data structures. Okay. What is different between shift and unship? So basically, shift and unship is used in JavaScript, and this is the array method. That push is basically insert at the end, and unship is insert as a start. Means they slow. This time complexity is slow. Don't worry, we will discuss further in time and space complexity also. Okay. Third question is what? What happen if you read in index that does not exist? So in JS, return undefined. Okay. But in Java, throw exceptions. Which kinds of exception? Array index, out of bound exceptions. Okay. So what is time complexity of CRUD? So right now we just absorb the things like CRUD access. If you are access the things, we can they taken time is if we go off and update, they also taken time the big of and if you are insert and delete the data, they are taken off big of and but access and update they are taken is constant time like big of one. Okay. Why Java cannot grow? This is the most and important questions of interview because they have a fixed size in memory. They must create a new array. Okay. That's why Java array cannot grow. But in JavaScript, they can grow because their size cannot be fixed. We can't write on we can like increase your size also in JavaScript. But in Java we can't we they have size as fixed so in memory. So we must create a new array. If your array size should be a change, then we can use create a new array. Okay. So this is the overall of today's sessions, and hope you got the things. And if you have any query for these sessions, please let me know. And I have I will I will love to solve your problem. Seriously, I'll tell you. And please, if you like our channels, if you know the new things, if you learn the new things, please like and subscribe. That's all. So today we learned crowd operation real life example and code with both Java and JavaScript. In the next video, we will move searching an array, which is the next step in mastering of DSA. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channels. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. Keep learning, keep growing, and don't waste your times. Okay? Bye bye.